All right, people, Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 3, spoiler talk. Okay, so before we get into it, let's just take a minute and appreciate the great memes we got from this week. So the scene that was really cool was with the Dothraki with they're out there, and Melisandre comes out and she has them hold up their swords and they all light on fire. And then you have them rushing the army of the dead, and slowly you see all the swords burn out, and so you just see them one at a time going out. Well, not one at a time, but chunks at a time going out. That was really cool. I like that scene. And they did a good job of building the tension there. And when you get the charge, and you see just like basically the night coming and consuming them, that was really cool. And I like how they did that outside the walls with the Army of the Dead. But once they do their World War Z thing and they climb over each other and you see them start to swarm into the castle, I thought that was done poorly, because once they've swarmed in, you see a ton of them coming in, but then 5 minutes later, you got individuals, characters fighting inside that are holding off like 4, 5, 6, 7, however many at a time, and there's not a ton of them. I feel like once they were inside, it would have been over very quickly. You got Arya fighting, and she's just showing you everything she's got. She's awesome, and then she hits her head, and it's like she loses her powers. She runs off, she hides. And she goes to what looks like a library, and she's like being super quiet. And then all of a sudden, the dead are like walking around there quietly and stuff like that. And it is fun to see her all nimbly bimbly, like scooting around and being quiet and sneaky. But I just don't feel like that they would just be there going really slow. And after you just killed like 30 of them in 5 seconds, I'm not sure why you can be that sneaky and running around, but you can't kill off the rest of them. So it's almost like she lost her confidence when she hit her head. But anyway, it was a good scene. It was a little slow. Everything was really drawn out in this episode. The dragon fight scene was really cool with them in the sky. The episode was really dark, so some of it was hard to see. I love the blue flames off of the dragon from the Night King. That is awesome. And some of the like the dragon getting torn up and stuff like that. That was really cool. And some of the shots were really cool above the clouds and stuff like that. So not all bad. It's just it's just very dark and hard to keep up with, and it pans really quickly. And then you get towards the middle of it, and it's just like the Night King slowly walking, and you got Jorah that's fighting and getting cut and protecting Dany, and it's just so slow and drawn out. You got Jon running up behind the Night King, which is really cool. And then the Night King's just like, nope, deal with that. So that was pretty cool. And then you get Theon protecting Bran, which was really cool. And Bran's like, I'll be back. I'm leaving now. And he just leaves. And nothing, like, I don't know if he contacts like Arya and says like, hey, you need to come here. He's coming. But like, I think it would have been cool had he used like his abilities to control like the birds, almost like John Hitchcock's the birds, where like you got thousands of birds coming in to take out the dead or something like that. Something cool. Instead, I don't know if he's just talking to Arya, but it's just kind of weak. But I like the fact that Theon was defending him until the end. And when Theon's going to make his charge, he says, you're a good man, Theon. And I like that Theon's characters come full circle, and he's good to go. He's going to do everything he can. If he can't, that's it. So it was nice. It was a nice way to end his character. And then you got, I'm fasting forward through a lot of this stuff because it's just like some of the characters that die. Oh, Lyanna. Let's talk about Lyanna. Fantastic. Going out like a boss, standing her ground while that giant comes in and just backhands her. And then she gets picked up and like she's getting squeezed, stabs him in the eye. What an awesome character. Wow. wow. If she had to go out, I mean, she killed a giant. I mean, wow. But yeah, going back, and then you see Arya come out of nowhere, like jumping off a trampoline or something, and she stops, drops the knife, and gets him in the heart. Boom! And just like I was saying with the vampire Dracula thing, where if you kill whoever made you, you know, you go back to normal, and you see all of them fade out and stuff like that. I mean, you lost some main characters. I liked the scene with Melisandre going out and being done, and Davos was kind of behind her, like, I think I'm gonna kill her. And anyway, I like this episode, but at the same time, I'm very disappointed. It's definitely the weakest out of the 3 episodes so far in the last season. I think it's been a lot of build from the first episode when you see the White Walkers. And then this has all been building to one episode that's very stretched out, that did not have a great final fight scene between Jon and the Night King, or Arya and the Night King. Like, I would have liked to see Jon go fight the Night King and lose, or getting ready to lose. Arya comes in there with Theon maybe, and like all 3 of them are kicking and fighting, and you know, like Theon goes down and Jon gets knocked out, about to get killed, and then Arya comes in and saves the day that way. Just something where we can finally see how awesome he is. Like, let's get a little extra. I mean, you saw a little bit when Dany hits him with the flames and he's just standing there. That was cool. But I wanted to see something else. With a character that has no dialogue, this is all you got. This is all you get. And it was just, to me, it was just kind of lazy writing. It was a lot of build to a stab, and everybody's gone. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next episode, hoping that we get a little bit more drama, because now we'll be dealing with Cersei and the fallout of the Battle of Winterfell. I'm assuming these last episodes are going to be really good, because, I mean, there's probably not a whole lot of people left, like in the north. So, yeah, I feel bad for the Dothraki. Jorah went out like a boss. Dendarius, with the eye patch, he went out like a boss, man. He just, like, his arms holding the doors. That was a good scene. I mean, and then we lost some other characters, like I said, Lyanna and stuff like that, and Theon. So there's definitely some main characters that went down. I don't know. I guess I was left wanting more. It was really dark. It was really slow paced. It was kind of lazy writing. It was not a great final fight scene. Like, yeah, I mean, there were cool aspects of it, but overall, this for me has been the weakest episode so far. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm off on something. Maybe upon rewatch a few more times, maybe I'll like it more. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. So, thanks for watching. I'll be coming out with another video on tonight's episode. So make sure and be tuned. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can get some more R&R. Until next time, JK out.